Hello and welcome to the May 28th edition of The Pulse. I'm Miles Hurley.
And I'm Izzy Harris. This week on The Pulse, we'll discover the reason behind last Friday's Day of Silence. We'll also catch up with an MHS senior who's doing big things on the track, plus full highlights from the Journal-Enquirer Invitational hosted here at MHS.
And later, Shaquem Williams brings us to the red carpet at Meneely's in South Windsor for Senior Prom 2016.
All this coming up and much more. This is
The Pulse. The MHS Gay Straight Alliance for Equality, or GSAFE, coordinated this year's Day of Silence on May 20th to bring attention to the need to treat all people with respect. Laura and Diana brings us the story.
May 20th, 2016, the Day of Silence, where students and staff abstained from speaking to protest against the silence faced by lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer people, as well as their allies. Four in 10 LGBTQ youth say the community in which they live is not accepting of the LGBTQ people. In June of 2015, same-sex marriage was approved nationwide. Even with this huge milestone, people continue to bully those who are different. GSAFE hopes to end this discrimination here. With your help, we can spread the love.
Think before you speak, Manchester, as words can hurt. If you are interested in GSAFE, please contact Miss Michael Rogers in room 119.
Manchester is known for its storied track and field program, and each year there are a few students that stand out. This year, senior Philip Quay has been a presence on the team. As he ends his last season, Kaylee Feshler shows us how Phil is leaving his mark and getting ready to pass the baton.
There are many exceptional track athletes that are created here at the MHS Memorial Track. One of those being Phil Quay, who will be completing his fourth and final year of MHS athletics within the next 2 weeks.
Throughout his 4 years of high school, Philip has participated and excelled both in indoor and outdoor track.
I think they've been very successful. I mean, my first 2 years here weren't like I was top 8 in what I was doing. It was more of learning the technique, so when I get to that level, I was ready to compete. The clear part is definitely JI. It's the most competitive meet for me.
Phil will be sure to leave his mark here at MHS, knowing his tremendous track and athletic abilities will never be forgotten. Seniors wouldn't want to leave MHS any other way. Graduating athletes have the tradition of tracing their hand on Athletic Director Mr. Boudelier's office wall. This is the senior athlete's way of leaving their mark, and it is now Phil's time to leave his long-lasting hand on MHS Athletics' Wall of Fame. Phil will continue his track success at Southern Connecticut State University next season, and we are extremely confident that he will do great things.
Good job.
For The Pulse, this has been Kaylee Feshler reporting.
Phil will be attending Southern Connecticut State University next fall, where he looks forward to helping the Southern Owls take flight competing on their track and field team.
Tucked away in room 215 is a fantasy land where knights, queens, and kings wage war. Does this sound like a popular HBO show? Think again. Will Manasian brings us this battle royale.
They may not draw a huge audience, but there's no doubting the value of Manchester High's chess club for its members. Chess is often credited with helping teens develop problem-solving and critical thinking skills, but club head Mr. Joshi sees other benefits.
I think it's fun, first of all. You can make friends, and there's a lot of stuff that people say about how it's going to make your mind stronger and more strategic, more logical. That may or may not be true, but I think it's just fun to test one person's will against another.
The chess club holds a tournament every year. It's a favorite among club members and spectators. This year, Josh Medina came out on top, crowning himself king of the tournament.
Freshman year and freshman year and sophomore year, I got in finals. I went up a piece, went for the trades, and then lost. And then junior year, I was so demoralized from the first 2 years that I just didn't do it at all. And so then this year I came back and tried it again, and I finally won. So
For the Pulse and the Manchester High School chess team, this has been Roman Nation reporting.
The Chess Club holds this tournament every year and are always looking for more people to join. See Mr. Joshi in room 215 if you'd like to participate next school year.
This past weekend at Manili's in South Windsor, over 100 people came together for Manchester's senior prom. Shaquem Williams dressed to impress to cover this rite of passage directly from the red carpet.
Hello MHS, we're finally here. We're here at Manelli's for senior prom. Let's go talk to some students to see what everyone's thinking about so far. Let's go talk to Mr. Tedesco. Come over here, Tedesco. Come here, Teddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yes, you love the camera. How's prom going so far for you right now?
It's really been fun. You know, it's nice being able to greet everybody and welcome them into the door.
You know who I'm going to next? Top pre-court. Quite the celebrity. How's prom for you so far?
Prom's really good. It's a good experience.
Bikini. The youngest English teacher in the department in the school. How is prom going for you so far?
Well, I haven't even gotten through my salad yet, quite frankly. And I'm eating.
We have Manchester alum, used to be on the Pulse, Blake Kelly here.
He's the anchor.
Used to be anchor, just like me. I'm anchor now. He used to be anchor.
He took the spot.
Yeah, so how is prom going for you so far?
It's going well. We're sitting down eating some appetizers, having small talk. You know, just catching up with friends I haven't seen in a while.
That's what it's all about. Thank you, Blake. We'll check in with you later. How is it going?
It is going awesome. You guys are so nice and you compliment each other and you guys have a great time so far?
Yeah, it's an amazing time. How's filming the prom so far?
Well, you know, it's wonderful because you get to see everybody come in, and everybody's coming in, all their fabulous dresses, and you don't get to see that in school because they're usually grubbed down, and now they're really dressed up. It's really cool.
I would recommend the pina coladas. It's very tasty.
Prom is great. I'm really hungry. So.
Hungry. Everyone's hungry right now. Dylan, I'll get you next. How you doing so far?
I'm doing great. The food smells good. Everybody's at their best right now. I'm feeling it.
Yo, I'm here with my boy Justin, man. Prom's about to be lit. We haven't started dancing yet, but we will soon. All everyone focused on now is just eating right now. So I'm gonna sign off. I'm Shaquem Williams and
I'm Justin Cortez.
This is The Pulse.
If you would like your own copy of a video documenting this special night, please remember to order one before the end of the school year. Seniors, there are copies of the order form in your senior packet. If you have any questions, please see Mr. Larson in room 175. Prom was a blast. There's mozzarella sticks there, so obviously it was fun.
The food was so good, and I had such a great time, and you looked beautiful, Izzy.
Thanks, Miles. It was a great night.
Yeah. For 35 years, Manchester High School has hosted one of Connecticut's most popular track meets. Schools from all around the state gathered this past Saturday at Memorial Field to battle it out on the track. Zach St. Laurent highlights Manchester's performance at the annual Journal-Enquirer Invitational.
Last Saturday, over 21 schools and more than 700 athletes met at the Manchester Journal-Enquirer Invitational. Manchester made quite an appearance in their last competitive event held on the track before a new one is installed next year, starting with Israel Adesina's 110-meter hurdles.
The most important part of the race is to get a good start, so try to make sure my first step was aggressive and I dive to the first hurdle. And from there you just got to stay tall and keep diving and your legs will take you through.
Israel also placed first in the 300-meter hurdles.
Israel Adesina has done it again.
Morgan Smith won for the girls, running an impressive time of 48.09 seconds. In the girls' 100-meter hurdles, it came down to the wire. Elizabeth Lodge placed second overall in the 100-meter hurdles, while she later won the high jump with a jump of 5 feet and 4 inches.
I wasn't doing that well, and then I knew that during the end of the season it would all come back. And today, I don't know, I just kind of focused and the mental strength came back.
Philip Quay won for the men with a jump of 6 feet. Jakeem Hawes placed third. Phil also placed second in the discus. Jevin Frett placed second in the 200 meters and won the 400 meters with a time of 49.53 seconds. Jared Heath, who placed sixth in the 400, won the javelin event throwing 158 feet. In the distance events, Glastonbury set a meet record in the 4x800 meters, running the 8 laps in 7 minutes and 59.8 seconds. Manchester finished in a close second with an impressive time.
I just had a great time. When I got the baton, I didn't know what to expect. So I just ran my hardest. The first lap was really fast. And by the end, I just gave it my all.
Joey Pearl, Jacob Lopez, and Kyle Smith placed in the Elite 8 in the 800, with Joey finishing third and Kyle finishing fourth.
Second is
Brian Coyne, Tom Kropp, and Tim Rowe did the same in the 3200, getting second, third, and fourth respectively. In the 1600, Brian and Joey again ran well, placing fifth and sixth. Michael Adjaman won the men's triple jump with a jump of 45 feet 4 inches. Jakeem Hawes finished second. Jakeem Hawes also placed second in the long jump, jumping 22 feet 5.5 inches, with Philip Quay close behind in third. Dynamic Tan placed second in the girls' 100 meters, with Nariana Crosby not far behind in sixth. The girls' 4x100 team of Stephanie Sanchez, Bugatti LaRoche, Morgan Smith, and Dynamic Tan placed first, setting a new school record with a time of 48.97 seconds.
Bugatti, their handoff was a little shaky, but Bugatti, she's long and she was moving. And when it got to Morgan, it was just a wrap because they know when it got to me, it was over.
Yeah, when I was running, I heard Windsor drop the baton. It was just like a sigh of relief.
Congratulations to everyone who competed this past weekend. And from the Pulse, this has been Zach St. Laurent reporting.
Congratulations to all who competed last Saturday, especially to the girls 4x1 team for setting a new school record. The MHS track team is looking forward to using this momentum to perform well in the state meet.
You watch us every week to catch up on all things MHS, but how exactly does the Pulse come together? Ben Wyszynski peels back the curtains to take us behind the scenes.
Many are aware of the MHS production of the Pulse, but what goes into it is something the audience never sees. So let's take a special look at the Pulse behind the scenes.
Oh shoot.
Welcome to the Communications Suite, home of the broadcast journalism class, or what it's better known for, the Pulse, where many friendships, memories, and skills that will help students in whatever career they choose are found.
Good morning, MHS. It's Friday, May 20th.
Each week, this group of hardworking individuals is responsible for putting together this entire production. There's a lot more work put into this program than the audience might think. Jobs include reporting,
Here at the MHS Memorial Track.
anchoring,
Thanks for joining us. I'm Izzy Harris.
And I'm Miles Shirley.
camera operating, script writing, and much more.
There's a lot of work that goes into it. It's a lot of collaborative effort. Everyone works together, so it's very fun to work with everybody and have a good time while we're getting a bunch of stuff done.
Is there more than one glove? Yeah, there's another one. Wait, Shane, there's another glove. Yeah, there's another glove.
It all just hurts so much, and I feel like I'm gonna slip.
Although the amount of time devoted to the success of this program can be indefinite, the lesson learned at the end of the week makes it all worth it.
There's a lot that goes into the actual creating, and that's what students do. They create stories. They're writers, they're storytellers.
Working for the Pulse is an opportunity for students to gain skills as well as friendships that students will carry with them for the rest of their lives. So if you're willing to put in the extra time and effort required of a broadcast member, this program is the perfect place for you. From where all the magic happens, this is Ben Wyszynski, The Pulse.
Well, that will wrap up this edition of The Pulse. Feel free to check us out on Twitter at MHS RedProd, our new website, www.mhstelevision.com, and our YouTube channel, MHS Red Productions.
Also, make sure to check out next week's edition of The Pulse for the 2015-16 year in review, Red Storm, and so much more. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Izzy Harris.
And I'm Miles Hurley. Have a wonderful weekend, Manchester.